It's just not. How do you? It's like how do you sell time? You know, your minute and my minute, it can't be compared. Your hour and my hour can't be compared. You know, it's evening time right now. It's just naturally different from my 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. And so you really can't compute time to money, but we do it anyways. And it's the same with labor. You can't compute what a person can produce, because a person is so much more than their labor. You know what I mean? And so even those measures and whatnot are kind of, well, they're limited, and they come from scientific efficiency, and they basically cause a man, like I said, to be viewed first as a beast and then as a machine. You know, and I've always taken advantage of that as an employee. I've always run a business on the side, and I would work for a pest control company, and from stop to stop, I'd be on the clock. I'd make calls to my uh, to build up my own business. You know, and
Hmm.
because I'm just not stupid. But but you put people in like a public education system, and you just teach them to never be able to do that, or to be very afraid of it. You know, and that's just business. That's that's not talking about religion, politics, because every man he cannot pour his heart and soul into his job. He always ends up finding some other outlet. You know, does that make sense? I'm sorry, I'm always a little bit loose and rapid in the evening time. I'm not as
Right.
recollected.
So, what did you mean by a man cannot? Um, what happens if he? Sorry, you said something about
So
a
he
man
can't.
cannot put everything into his work, but yes, he would have other interests as well, hobbies. You mean?
Yeah, well, it's like it's not, no, it's not hobbies. It's like, if you take, so a man is the unity of body and soul. We're a composite creature. Unlike a beast, an irrational beast doesn't have an immortal soul. It's still a composite creature with a spirit. Or an angel is only a spirit. But we
Hmm.
are body and soul. So labor, and you can't separate those two. You can't get, obviously you can't get labor out of a dead body. Um, but the things that you do with your hands to produce things are important, but they're only one part of what you can valuably produce to the world. So like, if I'm if I'm working on something, there's just this value in it that's much higher. And you could see a little piece of this, because like, if for instance I'm building a gate on my own property, or I'm spraying bugs on my own property or whatever, I'm just doing it differently because my children live here, my wife lives here, and that thing is going to last. And the next time I come to work on something, I see that gate that I built, and I'm relying on it, and I'm building on top of it. And that's still only one part of it. There's the whole soul, all the way from the bottom to the top, to where you're praying and communing with God directly while you labor, you know. And then there's also community. There's hospitality, there's the relationship you have with the people you're working with.